Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, where you'll get a jolt of energy and a quick tip to help you conquer your day. Now here's your host, the Prince of Positivity himself, Spencer Jones.
Hey Energizer, welcome to this episode of the Daily Energize. And I'm not sure if you listened to last week's episodes or not. Hopefully you did. But if you didn't, no worries. Go check them out after this. But in one of the episodes, I talked about daydreaming, right? Just taking the time to daydream. And I'm still behind it. Still think it's a great idea. So hopefully you will take some time, and hopefully you did, and will take some time to daydream. But today's episode kind of stems from that to a degree. And that is, hey, let your inner kid out. Right? We have to be adults so much. Why don't just let our inner kid out to play and have some fun? Yes, I know we need to pay the bills and there's taxes and we gotta, be able to sustain life. Yeah, okay, we have to be an adult and do, the adult things that we need to do. But that takes up so much of our time and energy, and we're just so ingrained and indoctrinated that we need to be adults all the time that we don't let our inner kids out. We don't allow ourselves just to have that sense of freedom. I remember seeing a meme where let me try this again. I remember seeing a meme, that's already a better start. I remember seeing a meme where someone said the issue is we're looking for people to grow old with, as opposed to finding a person who can keep us young. Right? We look for people who we want to grow old with instead of finding someone that will keep us young. I thought that was really interesting. Like, I never looked at it that way before. Maybe you have, but I've never looked at it that way. Oh, what a cool idea. And then I'm thinking about this whole thing, and I've talked about it before. Let your inner kid out. Go have some fun. And I'm thinking to different things that we love, that people love. So I was never huge into Disney growing up. I know I went to the Disney parks as a kid. I don't remember too much, but it wasn't until the last year and a half where a friend of mine who's a big Disney guy brought me to a park, and he started to share some of the insights and stuff behind it. I fell in love with it. All right, so now I'm a Disney person. I totally will say that. But in any case, what's cool is I'm there. Like, I get a lot of inspiration, ideas for my personal life and business and all that. But what I find interesting is, well, why are those parks so successful? Well, for part of the reason is it takes us out of the quote-unquote real world and plants us in this imaginary space, right? In this place where we get to be ourselves. We get to be our kids, let our inner kids out and play, right? We just get to be open. Now, as a parent, taking kids there, you have to be an adult at times too, but you still get that magical sense, right? You go into these different lands that they have, and no, you don't have to worry about going to the grocery store. You don't have to worry about going into work. They remove that, and it allows you to be a kid again, especially if you go there without kids. It just allows you to be free. I'm like, oh, isn't that interesting? Why do we love some of those movies? And whether it's a Disney movie or not, but movies from when we were a kid, well, because it takes us back to a time when we were stress-free or had less stress in our lives, less worry, maybe less expectations, less things we needed to do to live, right? Because we had other people taking care of us. So we could be open to do those things. It takes us back to those moments. I was on my outside walk this morning, and I turned a block, and I don't know if it was someone had their dryer going. I don't know, but the smell hit me, and the smell was one of almost like Kool-Aid kind of smell from when I was a kid, and I just smelled it, and it took me right back to summer as a kid, making Kool-Aid and having that powder kind of go up as you're making it, and you get that stronger whiff of it. That's what it smelled like to me, and it brought me back to that time with a smile on my face and just the joy and happy memories and feelings that I had. And now when I'm recording this, it's fall. And so I'm like, is that interesting? It's like me remembering a summery feeling at the in fall, right, when it's at the end of summer. So maybe that person's trying to keep summer alive to them. I don't know. But it was nostalgia, right? It brought me back. We search for those things throughout our lives. We search those things in different things. We go to Disney, we go see movies, we listen to music, we look at pictures to bring back that nostalgia, which is great. And I hope we always and will continue to do that. But why not let your inner kid out to play now as an adult? Let them out. Go have some fun. Heal yourself. Go pour into your cup. Be a kid again. Take some time and let your inner kid out to play. Every time I do it, I feel more alive, more energized, more aligned with who I am. And I just feel like I'm the best version of me. So I invite you. Go let your inner kid out and go have some fun. All right, that's all I have for today. Thank you for hopping in, joining me. Go let your inner kid out and have some fun. All right, so until next time, I will catch you later.